DoubleKBeats, Double K Productions. I am back with you with another tutorial in Presonus Studio 1.4. This tutorial I want to go ahead and talk about how you mix rap vocals, how you get rap vocals sitting right within the mix, within a 2-track instrumental, within some stems, whatever the case you may be mixing. Here it is. I'm going to show you what I have done with this song and what I have done to make it sound good. I do want to say, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post something new. Like I say, I'm back. I'm about to get this rolling, and it should be up here somewhere or down at the bottom. If you want to see something real quick and it's too short to make it on YouTube, go ahead and follow my Instagram channel at Ray_W 1117. You can follow me on there. There's tons of production stuff, from my beats to my mixing to my album coming out, all kind of promotions and good tips I give on my Instagram. So go ahead and follow. That'll be in the description below, no doubt. So with all that being said, let's jump into this. I do want to say it's very explicit. It got some explicit lyrics, as in some bad lyrics. So if you're sensitive to the cussing and all that, go ahead and turn the tutorial off. But if not, thank you for tuning in. Here it is. We're gonna jump into it. I got all the plugins off. I'm gonna go ahead and play it from the intro to a little bit of verse and let y'all hear how muddy it sounds and how under the beat it sounds and how it's just not there. So with that, let's go ahead and play it. Everything's off. Let's bring it back to the beginning. Just take a listen. Ray W. Ray W. Who in the hell is Ray W? I just don't know, yeah. Shut the fuck up. It's Ray Dub in the building. I'm coming at y'all heads. Make sure y'all pronounce my name right. You wanna know? Check it. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gon' kill it. Feel it, really get it. Headshot, red dot, one pop, one stop at your medulla. Pack it to me, please don't do it. Break up, get at him. For sure, niggas can't keep up the flow. Here I go, it's time to take off the rap game. The shit that I'm spitting is facts, man. The shit that I spit, you understand. No mumble man, I'm a humble man. What part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up. Okay, you kind of get the gist. It's very nasty, very not there. It's not up front. It's not in your face. It's not there. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn all the plugins back on and just let y'all get a little bit, another taste of it. This tripping. Another taste of it real quick. So I'm gonna turn it back on. There we go. Mouse being going dead or something. Let me play it back from right here so y'all can hear it. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gon' kill it. Feel it, really get it. Headshot, red dot, one pop, one stop at your medulla. Pack it to it, please don't do it. Break up, get at him. For sure, niggas can't keep up the flow. Here I go, it's time to take off the rap game. The shit that I'm spitting is facts, man. The shit that I spit, you understand. No mumble man, I'm a humble man. What part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up. Pass her off to my niggas. Oh. Okay, that's how I got it sounding after all the good, EQing and compressing, all the good stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain what I got going on. I just got a verse, I got some ad-libs, and I got some ends. Ends means the same thing as ad-libs. It's just the way I like to organize my track, basically. And I got another piece right here that I wanted to mix in different. And once you hear it right now, I'm gonna play it for you. It's called Verse Nobody. You're about to hear it. I just mixed it a little bit different, added a little bit of distortion to it. I'll get into that. Just all that it is.
Man, nobody understand the words coming out your mouth. Man, nobody understand the words coming out your mouth.
I know, used to be kilos. You know what I'm saying? So that's that part. All right. Let's just go ahead and show y'all what I've done to these plugins and explain a little bit how I went about mixing these rap vocals. This song is called, I didn't even tell y'all who is Ray Dub. It's description down below. It's my song. I'm a self-promoter, so I love to promote my stuff, and this is a good platform, and I ain't gonna hold nothing back. I'm just promoting my stuff and also showing you how I went about doing it. It's in all major stores, and that's, if you want to hear the full version, the master version, all that good stuff, the link is in the description. iTunes, Spotify, it's wherever whatever you have on your iPhones or whatnot, it's there. Okay, let me explain what I like to do. Subtract EQ, boost EQ, boost a little bit more, compressor, de-ess it, boost a little bit more with some EQ and some coloring, another little bit of EQing, and then I compress all that. So in my chain, first chain, subtractive EQ. And you might have heard this before, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say a little bit of piece of it. Reason why major engineers say they subtract, and some of them subtract EQ, but they don't really boost nothing, because it all makes sense in the mixing world. Because if you're taking out bad frequencies and you record it and everything is recorded well, you don't need to boost anything, because you done took out what's boxy, the nastiness of the vocals. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully it makes sense. If sometimes it's not called to boost anything if you already taken out the bad frequencies. In my case, where I recorded it, it's very bad. So I take out all the bad frequencies and then I boost and boost again. That's what I like to do on my mixing chain. So just explain that a little bit. And just took out a little bit. We're gonna solo each band. So hear the words out my mouth. Sorry. Let's go first. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's chopping it up and I'm gone. Give me the. And for the kids, let me say this. For the kids, I don't promote violence. It's about music and art. So I create good music for the fans. So if you sensitive to this stuff, that's what it's about. Just that explain. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The getting off. Let's ride. Cause really don't know what I'm gonna get. Really get it. Headshot, red dot, one pop, one stop at you. Please don't do it. Ray Dub, get at him. Okay, I'm back like I never left. Gotta take care of the children. They just come in and out. As you heard, the subtracting, the bads, you could hear the piercing. Who were you? Who fly? I don't like those sounds. And I hate them because if you don't subtract those sounds, it's gonna sound real, real nasty within the mix. So I take it out. Then I come back, boost a little bit. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Take it. Chopping it up. And the reason why you might ask and why I put some of that 5K range back into that boxing is because I'm a very deep bass voice. I'm not a singer, so I'm really bassy, as you can hear now. And by subtracting that, I can put in just a little bit. You can see it's 0.45 dB, just a little bit back in it to keep that bass going within my voice. So that's why I done that. Back with another EQ, the SSL. As you can see it down here. Plug-in by Waves. Excellent. Awesome. Great. I love it, man. I didn't use compressor side. I just EQ'd. I just wanted to use it for EQing. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Take it. You definitely hear it. And I did a lot. I actually did a lot of EQing on this compressor. On this EQ/compressor plug-in. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's... You could tell it brings it up. So let's see where I'm at. In the 2K to 1.5K range, I got 4 dB going on. I got 2 dB going on. And I got 0.9. In the high mids, I'm between 3 to 4 0.5, one between 1 and 1.5 in the low mid frequency. And then at the 100, well, actually it's at the 90, and took out -1 dB. Sorry, man. I'm slow with this. I'm trying to give y'all the flavor of what I've done to this mix. So sorry for going a little too slow for you. EQ. Subtract, boost a little bit more. Now I'm gonna compress it. Peak reduction. Who were you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gone. Kill it. Feel it. Real. 49, 28, 36. Put a little bit more gain back in it. A peak reduction is just basically threshold. Clamping down on them peaks, man. Clamping down on that harsh pop, and pop, all that dynamic range stuff. And I do want to say CLA plugins, Chris Aguilar, I think that's his name. Great engineer. He's very great. I watch most of his tutorials on YouTube, and I follow along what he does because he been around too long, and he's great. I love it. So I love his plug-in change. So not too major on this compression. Who were you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chop it. Between -7 and 5 dB of gain reduction. The de-esser. I backed up with a de-esser. I presets single. I love this preset. Male, wide band. Threshold. I tweaked the threshold and I tweaked the range of it. I leave the rest alone. It's a single vocal. It's a wide band vocal. And look ahead so it can catch them S's. Control that up. Control that up. Control that up for me. All right, DS. Come back with another EQ, man. You're asking me why I'm EQing so much and not compressing so much. That's all right. You'll find out. Just stay along with me. Ride along with me. EQing. Let me just go ahead and play it. Show y'all real quick and I'm going to play it. Not too major. dB. 92 dB. Nothing too major here. That's 40. All this is 0.43 dB. And then I took out some of them low frequencies. -1 dB, man. This mic, I'm about to punch. Nothing too major on that EQ right there. The FG Bomber, I have a tutorial on this, and I go more in depth about this FG Bomber. It's so good. So good. Slate Digital, you hit that on the head, so good. Oh, wait. But anyway, preset, vocal popper, and then I tweak it a little bit. I don't leave it because it makes it real loud. So I tweak it and dial it back a little bit. Dial it back just a little bit. I leave it on present, and it pushes up front. Reviver, I talk about the reviver in most tutorials too because I use it a lot. Shimmer, exactly what it is. Put some of them highs back in there. Thickness, like I'm very basic. I want my thickness back in there. Let me just play it for y'all. Let me bypass it. Who were you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gone. Kill it. Feel it. Just push it straight forward. Let's turn the beat back on just so y'all can hear it. Bypass it real quick. And I'm going to turn the beat back on and let y'all. Who were you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gone. Kill it. Feel it. Really get it. Headshot. Rate that one. Like I say, I go in depth about this FG Bomber because it done the trick. And I just used this plugin for this particular song. And I'm like, oh, snap. And it also adds some coloring too. It adds some coloring to the vocal. So, back another EQ. FG Bomber, some coloring, harmonics, and revival. Some harmonics in there too with the shimmer and the vocals. With the thickness. Come back with the channel strip. Good plug-in, stock plug-in. I didn't use the compressor side. I took out some of that low again in a 97 range. hertz. Boost some mids up and boost some highs up, just a slight bit. And then I come back with the compressor. Compress it up, fast attack, fast release. Depending on the song though. Normally I use a medium release or I use a fast release. It just depends on the song and what I'm really trying to control. But I'm always gonna have a Renaissance compressor at the end of my chain. And I didn't say this, this is actually a bus. So I got all my vocals right here. My vocals. This mouse, I'm gonna need to change the batteries. It's messing up on me. All these vocals routed into the bus. That's just where I like to use it. Do it because CPU usage. So let me go ahead. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gon' kill it. Feel it, really get it. Headshot, red dot, one pop, one stop at your medulla. Pack it to it. Please don't do it. Ray Dub, get it. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting about a -5 reduction, compression on the reduction. And I love that because whatever these plugins or the compressor up here didn't catch, I want to go ahead and fast attacks and fast release it so we can get that extra peaks that's going past the CLA 2A. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. So just slight reduction on it, nothing too major, but it works for this particular song. So and it feels good. So with that being said, let's jump into what I got going on right here. Hopefully y'all get the chance. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. Because all this don't even clean it up. This what cleans it up. This is just some more excitement of the vocals, just to bring up some more excitement of it, some clarity of it, basically. So I got a verse, some adds, and some ends. Normally I do a double. I dub it up. I didn't want to do it on this particular case because I wanted it to be right up in front of your face. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be present. I wanted you to hear it. So I didn't want to have to mess with a dub and try to fit that in with the lead vocal. So I always normally dub my stuff. Always. I didn't want to do it in this because basically I'm spitting straight through and it's like, I don't know how many bars it is. It's quite a bit of bars that I'm spitting now. So didn't want to mess with a dub on that. So on my lead, always on my lead vocals, I'm gonna hit you with that RVox. I'm gonna compress it, like gain. See, I even got a gate on here. Sometimes I don't use the gate, but on this particular one, I use the gate because I'm spitting all the way through, and that noise floor, my noise floor is kind of bad. So gate it up, compress it, and then I gain back. So who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gon' kill it. Feel it, really get it. Headshot, red dot, one pop, one stop at your medulla. Pack it to it. Please don't do it. Ray Dub, get at him. For sure, niggas can't keep up the flow. Here I go. It's time to take off the rap game. Nothing too major. I ain't compressing it too hard. I'm not taking out any dB too hard. It's just the fact to bring up some more of that clarity within my lead vocal. I wanted it to sit just right up front of the instrumental, of the beat, of the vibe of the song. So that's why I got that's why I put RVox on my lead vocals all the time. No doubt. There's no way you ain't gonna see it on that because I want my lead to be, I want y'all to hear exactly what I'm saying. So that's why I do that. Then I come back with a de-esser because you probably was thinking when I was talking about the Fab Filter de-esser. If you wasn't thinking it, then I ain't in your head. But if you was, why did I de-ess way after the compressor and blase, then come back with an EQ and another EQ and then boost it with a compressor? So you're probably wondering why I did that. Because on the chain itself, all I had to do is slap a de-esser on that. Now I'm controlling them de-ess. Now I'm de-essing that. Get what I'm saying? And yes, I could have put this de-esser right here in stereo de-esser. boom, and de-essed right after that compressor. But I figured this will be my last plug-in on the chain. Be my last plug-in, boom, my last one. I ain't gotta really worry about it. See, this one's low, so I didn't put it here. But this is what I wanted. This is what I want you to hear. So this is where I got my de-esser at. Who are you? Who am I? The only nigga that's fly. The only nigga that's high. Taking off. Let's ride. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Niggas really don't know what I'm on. Give me the beat and I'm gon' kill it. Feel it, really get it. Headshot, red dot, one pop, one stop at your medulla. Pack it to it, please don't do it. Break up, get at 'em. For sure, niggas can't keep up the flow. Here I go, it's time to take off the rap game. The shit that'll spit. Major. Alright.
Who are you? Who am I?
RVox, a little bit more comping, cause it's an ad. There's no double. Normally I don't comp it, which means compress it. But it's an ad. I want it there. I want it to sit right just with this lead vocal, cause basically what I'm doing is, who am I? Only fly, the only that's high, taking off. Let's ride. You know what I'm saying? So I just want that to be there, riding along with my lead. So I comped it so you can hear it. But the gate, I have to have a gate on the ad because you're not rapping through the whole verse. You're just saying pieces. You know what ad-libs is. I don't got to explain that. So let's turn them off so you can hear them dry.
Who am I? The only nigga that's high. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Give me the beat and I'm gone.
North Florida real bad. If I turn these back in, you hear real.
Who am I? The only nigga that's high. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Give me the beat.
Hear the North Florida is very bad. So you add that gate in there without going to have to chop in every silent part, without having to do the hard work of it. You just put a gate on it. And if somebody calls for, hey, I want you to do that, say if I mix a client and say, hey, I don't want no North Florida, now you just go in there, chop each silent part out, and you don't have to mess with a gate. Because sometimes a gate can take out your words, but you have to listen. Make sure you're listening, and that's what mixing is about.
Who am I? The only nigga. Who am I? The only nigga that's high. Chopping it up and I'm gone. Give me the beat and I'm gone. Back and Thule, please don't do it.
You get the gist. Takes out that noise floor. You don't hear nothing. So with that, got a gate on that. I got some compression going on that. Same thing here. I let you hear the, man, nobody understand the words come. Nothing too major. Same thing. I comped it. I gate it because that's what it's doing. I put a telephone effect on it. Easy preset with this plug-in. Nothing too major. Driver. I do have a tutorial on One Knob. This One Knob series by Waves. I have a tutorial on this going in and letting y'all hear each and every One Knob plug-in that Waves have to offer. So go check that out. I didn't go over that because I don't use it. I use it. That's why I wanted y'all to see. Got 6 dB going on that part, and then come back with another one knob, the wetter. I love to use this plugin because without slapping a reverb on it, I just slap this on here, and it gives some of that reverb effect. Same thing with the ends right here, and the ends. Play that. That coloring, some of that coloring in there.
But man, what part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up, pass her off.
All right, that's what I got going on that part. That's the verse part. Hopefully you still following along with me. Hopefully you still got the tutorial. All right, let's jump into one thing. Since I didn't do a double take, I didn't record it myself, I added a doubler. doubler on the singings. You get what I'm saying? So, reason why I added this, because I'm gonna use it to back up my lead vocals, to get some of that present back into it. You know what I'm saying? To get some of that fullness back into it. That's what I'm trying to get at.
But man, what part you don't understand, right?
See if I can just solo this out.
But man, what part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up. Pass her off to my niggas. Okay, let's get with it. You don't know me now, but you feel me. Ray Dub in the building. Watch this nigga kill it. Get lit. You don't know me now, but you feel me. Ray Dub in the building. Give it.
You definitely can hear it. I mean, I can also boost it up. Let me boost it
But man, what part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up. Pass her off to my niggas. Okay, let's get with it. You don't know me now, but you. But man, what part you don't understand?
And then you mix it in with the course with the beat. Everything's mixed in with the beat.
But man, what part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up. Pass her off to my niggas. Okay, let's get with it. You don't know.
See how it sounds? You got that noise floor in there, stuff like that. You do not want that to be going in. So you're gonna mix it in slightly. You just got that. It's I say noise floor. It's actually the double making it sounds excellent. So and then I added the distortion plug-in right after it. That's all that is. The distortion plug-in, good plug-in. Real quick to the point. I got multiple plug-ins in this chain. Let me show y'all real quick. See? And saturation down here. Saturation, distortion. All the same. Just that behind it. That way I give some more so it don't sound exactly like the lead vocal. It has some grit to it. And I wanted that grit to the vocal. So just slight stuff that you do not hear within the mix. You hear it as a whole mix. And that's what I focus in at. Let me get on this rank real quick. All right. Just when you mixing something, you're not mixing to be like, oh, well, he's going to hear that they don't have compressor on this part, or he's going to hear that he didn't EQ this part. He's going to hear that this don't have this on there. No, you're doing subtle effect. And when you listen to him, when I'm listening to a song, I'm listening to a song as a whole. Can I hear the person that's actually saying something? Can I hear every word? Can I vibe to the song? Can I hear the clap and all that? I'm listening to that as a whole. I ain't worrying about did he use this, did he use that. Nobody worries about that. It's about how good the song feels, sound, what's coming out of the device you're using, whatever the case may be. That's how I approach my mix. You know what I mean? So I want you to start approaching your mix that way. Not worrying about individual things. It's about a taste, a flavor, what people can get into the music. You know what I mean? They ain't worrying about what you've done. If it's a bad song, we know that. If it sounds horrible, we know that. We ain't gonna dissect it and say, hey, you didn't do this. We're just gonna say, hey, it just don't sound good. I don't know what you've done. It just don't sound good. So approach every mix as a whole. Just wanted to put that out there. All right, back to this. And sorry I ain't got my camera, man. My light blew up on me, so I had to get a whole new ceiling fan up there. But that's my problem, so I'm gonna fix that, and I'll be back with the cam on this. And like I was saying, just the taste. Reason why you don't hear this and it ain't right in your face, because it's just to give some more to the lead vocal. That's all that's for. So you added the doubler. And then the rest, the reverb is for some more taste. The delays is for some more taste. That's all it is. Some things ain't made to be heard, and you probably won't hear unless you just dissecting a song. If that's what you like to do, then dissect the song. But not me. If I hear some reverb in a song, I'm like, that's well played, because somebody well mixed that. If it's a piano playing and just a singer just going off, and I'm just, oh man, I'm getting on the rant here. Sometimes I'd be like, man, they did that. I can feel this song. So just about taste in your own taste, in your own flavor, and now what you can translate to other people that hears your music.
But man, what part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up, pass her off to my niggas. Okay, let's get with it. You don't know me now, but you feel me. Ray Dub in the building. Watch this nigga kill it, get lit. You don't know me now, but you feel me. Ray Dub in the building. Give it up for the realist. I'm the shit. Stay to myself, I'm trying to get rich. Hustle hard, it's hard like a bitch. Mama said, don't you quit. Chase your dreams until it's finished. The struggle and pain get in you. It takes everything you got in you to chase your dreams, to try to get through other minds.
And one last thing before I'm out. The beat. I made the beat. Yes, I could have used the stems, but I didn't. I felt like I could do my thing with the 2-track instrumental, which I don't. So the beat, I took out a little bit on the event itself, and don't be thinking this is a bad way to do it, man. You gotta do whatever's best to your sound. So whatever sounds good for you. So in the case, the beat was just too loud, so I had to also turn it down within the track itself, and so it won't be too hot when I put my plugins on it. Boost some of that low end right there. Did a little bit of boosting, some cutting of the instrumental itself. That way you can hear me good. Come back with another EQ. I didn't use the compressor side, just the EQ, slight. And then the pull tech, the pew tech, pull tech, pew. I always mess it up. Slight, and then no highs in it. Put some of that bass in there. Boom, boom. And that's it.
But man. Mama said, don't you quit. Chase your dreams until it's finished.
And one last thing, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know I've been with y'all for too long, and if you're still watching this, thank you. A limiter. And I learned this from a great guy for YouTube. Great mix engineer. He say, I put a limiter on my master fader because I want to know how it's going to sound once I take it over to the mastering phase. I want to make sure it sounds all level and everything is balanced. And everything is just not all over the place. And when I take it to a stereo on my car and I take it here, everything is leveled out. You still can hear me. You can still hear the instrumentals going on and everything. So I'm like, well, why I haven't thought of that? Why I don't do that? So I started doing it. I put a limiter on there. I don't keep it on there. You know, I put it on there, and while I'm mixing everything, I turn it on like I was doing with y'all, turning it on. So it can come up a little bit, and it also can tell me how everything's sounding together. So, because the limiter glues it all together and makes it sound like one big sound. So I put that limiter on there just to make sure y'all hear it, as in when it gets louder, y'all can hear it all sound together. So mixing with a limiter on your main master bus also helps you for the mastering part. If you're mastering it yourself, I mean, if you're sending it off, the mastering engineer is going to do some real good stuff to it. And that's just what they do. But for me, I'm already know, okay, when I send it to the master part, I don't have too much to do because I done did it in the mixing part. I done made sure everything was nice and good, and I got to get it to the perceived level of the whole industry. That's basically how I approach it. So having a limiter on your main master fader is nothing wrong with that. It's just to help you out.
But man, what part you don't understand? Ride around your city, I'm getting it. Ride around with your bitch, she with it. Ooh, watch me flip up, pass her off to my niggas. Okay, let's get with it.
I treat it just like I'm mastering. I put a ceiling on there, and then I come down. Normally I have it at 6 dB, but come down. I don't just, like what sound good. I just say, I bring it down, gets loud, that's where I leave it, and I turn it on and off throughout my mixing. So that's why I put a limiter right there. And that's pretty much it. That's how you mix of some rap vocals. I mean, just about cleaning them up, get some clarity, get the beat right first. Get that beat right. If you got a good beat, then the vocal should sit well with it. And it's all about your taste of the song. You got to make the song so somebody else can hear it and can vibe to it too. So you're the person that makes it feel good and sound good. And I'm the person to listen to it on Spotify and be like, dang, he did his thing with this song. You know what I mean? So you can hear the boxiness, and once I clean it up, it got that clarity. It got that good vibe. It's vibey. You can rhyme with the beat and everything. So that's basically how I approach rap vocals, and anybody that send me their content to mix, I'm going to approach it the same way. And it's going to take me a while because I approach my mix the same way, and it takes steps, individual steps. So if you send me your mix and you think you're going to get it back the same day or the next day, you're not, because I have steps on my mixing. So with that being said, this is DoubleKBeats. Thank you for tuning in. Like I say, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you'll be notified every time I post something. Follow your boy on Instagram so you can see some short videos of my good music and mixing and beats and all that other entertaining stuff. So thank you for tuning in. I'm out. Holla.